ended up diving right into doing this, and I didn't even film any sort of an intro. So, hey, I'm Sue with The Livable Life. Thanks so much for joining me today. I am in my daughter's room today trying to clean up after having influenza and just in general picking up in her room, decluttering a little bit, just getting it back to some sort of an order, I guess, as much of an order as a kid's room can have, especially when you have lots of toys that, she likes to play with, but it just definitely needed a little bit of a cleaning and an organizing. So that's what we're doing today. I also wanted to share, and we'll see it later in this video, the idea of using the holidays and Christmas as a decluttering tool to work with your kids. It's very convenient to help them figure out that, I want some new toys for Christmas, but man, we don't have the space for any new toys to go. I wonder if there's some that I can get rid of, so then there can be room for the new toys. And it's just the perfect time of year to introduce these concepts to your kids if you haven't done that before. I did it with my daughter today, and it took her a minute, but she ended up being receptive to it. We picked some things that she decided she didn't need anymore and didn't want to play with anymore. And it was really helpful and refreshing. She knew we didn't have to pick the toys that she liked to play with, but we found some things that she no longer wanted or needed. And I just think it's a really cool way to start off helping your kids learn how to declutter. And since she's 5 years old, I had her pick 5 things, one for each year of your age. And it's just the nice, easy thing to do. You don't want to overwhelm them too much. And so if you start small, of course, if you need to, you can go back later when they're not there, declutter some other things that, they might not need, or maybe it's broken, but they have a hard time of letting go of. But using those little tools to flex their decluttering muscles, that's a really cool thing to do. And it's the perfect time of year to try and dive in and give it a try, especially if you're like us trying to move towards a more simple lifestyle, more minimal, even though her bedroom right now does not look anything minimal. But she's the one kid that actually plays with all of her toys. So it's kind of hard to have her let go of a lot because she plays with all of them. And I love her creativity and imagination. And you want to encourage that. So we also tend to use LOL dolls, since she's obsessed with LOL dolls. We use them as motivators, and because she's autistic, and so getting her to do things like taking medication or even simple tasks like clipping nails and things like that are very hard for her to do. So we use LOL dolls as motivations because it's very, very motivating for her. Things like candy, rewards don't work for her like they do other kids. Like other kids, you could say, oh, here, you can have some Skittles. Well, that's not going to work. She will not eat the Skittles. She won't eat gummies. She won't eat most candies, which on one hand is good, but on the other hand, when you're trying to motivate a kid to do something, it gets a little bit frustrating. So we end up with a lot of LOLs, but it's fine. It's what we've found so far that works for right now, where we kind of take advantage of it, until she moves on to something else that she likes. She tends to fixate on something for about a year, and then she'll move on. And we're kind of approaching that year mark with LOLs, so we'll see if we end up moving on soon. But so far, she still really likes them and loves playing with them. She knows most of their names and what outfits are with each of them, and she watches some YouTube videos with LOL dolls and stuff, and whatever. Kids, I guess I can't really say much. When I was a kid, I was watching like Rugrats. I don't know. It's not much better. Anyway, so we're just going to keep on cleaning up, and she came up with some dolls, kind of wanted to see what I was doing. I just really needed to get a vacuum in here, and so doing that, it hadn't been vacuumed in a while, so desperately needed it. And I had already pulled off her bedding to wash, like I said, because we were getting over the flu. It needed a good sanitizing wash. And then she also had some like cracker crumbs and stuff in her bed, just vacuuming all that off. What holidays coming up? Christmas.
I don't even get any rid of my toys.
But listen, what do you want for Christmas? Do you want more LOL dolls?
Yeah.
What else do you want?
I just want to get rid of my
First, let's talk about what you want to get. What do you want to get?
Neon cutie.
Neon cutie. Well, what else?
I want to get Barbies.
You want to get Barbies?
Yes, what kind of Barbies?
What kind of Barbies?
Like the playground looking.
You like the playground one?
With the skipper.
Oh, yeah.
With the little sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Huh?
You want some pretty cool stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
There's no room for that to go.
But it can go in here.
But you know what? Maybe we could look and find 5 things that we don't need in here anymore. Do you think we could do that? It's hard, isn't it?
I don't
Should we look in this bucket?
Yes, but nobody allowed.
No, we don't need to get rid of your LOLs.
Okay.
But let's see. Let's look in this bucket. See what's in here.
Okay.
Do you see anything that you don't want in there?
I just want Anya.
You want Anya
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute.
and Elsia.
Listen, what these?
Okay.
These are so cute. Anya looks good and Elsie's cool. That Anya is. I think I want to get rid of this one.
You want to get rid of this one?
Yes.
Okay.
And this one.
We don't need this one?
No, we don't need that.
Okay.
But I don't want to get rid of these.
We don't have to get rid of those. What, is there anything else in here that you don't want? What about, do you remember how we talked about this one was kind of dirty? That we might need to get a different one?
I want this one.
Okay. What about Ariel?
I want to keep that.
You want to keep Ariel?
Yeah, I want Ariel.
In the Peppa Pig family? Yeah.
And Puppy.
And Puppy. And the Beanie Baby as well. Those will just go back downstairs. Okay, so we got 2 things. Good job.
Put this back in here.
All right. So now, can we try and find 3 more things? Should we look in here? What?
Not my LOLs though.
No, I never said your LOLs. Is there anybody in here that we don't want anymore? Or do you want all of these?
I think I don't want Swiper because Swiper's sneaky.
Swiper's sneaky.
Yeah, because I don't want to get.
He's wearing Mommy Pig's shirt. What?
Why is he wearing it? This one's not for me. This is Swiper. Swiper's sneaky because I don't want to keep Swiper.
You don't really watch Dora anymore, do you?
I really watch Dora a lot.
You get rid of both Swipers?
Yeah, this
What about Boots?
No, I want to keep the boot.
You want to keep Boots?
Yeah.
And Pete? Okay.
Wow.
Good
Wow.
job.
And it's got 4 things.
4 things. Do you think we can pick one more thing that we don't need anymore?
No,
I didn't say LOL.
Which one?
Do you think there's something else in here we can get rid of? What about this one?
No. I want to eat that one.
You need this guy?
I want to get rid of this.
You want to get rid of the cow?
No, this one's Anthony's.
Oh. Well, actually, Mommy bought them for you.
Let's get rid of this.
You can get rid of that one. Anything else?
Nope, just these.
What about these little things? Okay, I'm just asking. Do you play with these?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, hey, let's calm down. I'm just asking.
I can't play with those.
You like to play with these? All right.
We got all of the things that we get.
Give me a high five. Boom!
You want neon cutie?
You want neon cutie? Well, we'll have to tell Santa, huh?
Yeah. And Splash Queen.
Splash Queen?
Yeah, Splash
Oh,
Queen.
goodness.
Has stars.
Oh, wow. Hey, you know what? Can you help me clean off your bed? Can we get all the garbage off? These downstairs to wash them. Can you give me the other one?
This one?
Yep, thank you. Can you throw the garbage away?
More of these and you
My goodness, child. You have too many snacks.
Yeah.
Good job. Anything more? Do we need the ball?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah, because this is from my Curious Cutie.
Oh, it's from the Curious Cutie.
Yeah, it's from that. It's from my new dog.
Do we need monkeys jumping on the bed?
I didn't even read that a lot because we can get rid of that.
We can get rid of it? Good job. There. Now it doesn't take up room, right? Yeah.
I don't need this either.
Well, we're gonna keep that one
Yeah.
because that one's your special Bible. We're gonna keep that one.
I didn't want this Bible.
Here, I'll put it over here. Okay.
And that's with my random things. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
We got
Oh,
my
beautiful.
room clean. We got my room clean.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
We get to jump on my
No.
clean room.
Do we jump on the bed?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Let's all get off of the bed. Of the bed.
I get my hopes up every time, and I don't wanna be let down each road to find. I just wish I'd seen the price tag for my heart breaking. Was it worth all that waiting when I always knew just how I felt? Yeah, I'm looking back at the past and I feel regret. Don't wanna walk on the block, see where we met. Try to forget that you went on with someone else instead. Maybe it's better if I never love, so I don't have to open up, and you don't have to lose my trust every time. When my eyes get so attached, when I know that we're gonna crash. Now I wish I could turn you back into someone I never had. You were different from the rest, 'cause you didn't hide imperfections from the edge. Yeah. Bet you don't even love you half as much as I want to. You're right, yeah. I'm looking back at the past and I feel regret. Don't wanna walk on the block, see where we met. Try to forget that you went on with some.
There's a reason I usually keep a blanket here to keep all this stuff from falling, but apparently it did not work very well. Goodness. You know that?
Mommy,
Huh?
I think I'm still hungry.
Oh my goodness. Julia, look it. I found all these books and all these toys all down by your bed.
Little Foxy?
Have you been missing her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's little Foxy.
Yeah.
Look at this. I think this is Andrea. Walking off of my bed. I knew I could find little Foxy.
You knew it.
I want little Foxy. I want little Foxy to stay in my room.
Yeah.
He's my precious little Foxy. You found little Foxy?
The episodes of Friends. Stupid boys call me rereading text. Though it makes me sick, I can't seem to quit the adrenaline. Wasting my youth in pressing the snooze when the sun's still in view thin. Why do I do this? I'm being stupid, testing my limits now. Don't feel alive when I'm awake. Not sure if I'm okay. Been feeling like my body's about to break. Too melatonin deep, still can't put me to sleep. I'm laying here forever, counting sheep.
That about does it for in here for today. Got things picked up, and I sprayed some Lysol and stuff in here since we had the flu last week. Trying to just wipe things down, get ourselves back feeling good. And I'm really proud of my daughter for picking out the 5 things that she doesn't want anymore. She was really nervous, but she did it, and we even got 1 extra thing. So it was a really good thing to help her push towards this, that the things you don't want, we don't have to have in here. So hopefully that gives you some inspiration to do with maybe kids in your own house or people in your own life, that let's just pick a couple things, because it can be overwhelming looking at the whole picture, right? But if we just pick a handful of things, like my daughter's 5, so we picked 5 things. For kids, I like to go to start them off by the number of their age. That way it eases them into it. You're not going and saying, okay, we're going to declutter 100 things today. Telling that to a 5-6-year-old, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? That's my entire room, even though it's not. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It really helps me out. Hit subscribe if you want to be friends so we can catch up again in the future. And I'll catch you next time.